Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Digicel. Get more, love more, live more.
Welcome back to another Pristine Productions here. And I want to say, what's up, guys? And of course, be sure to follow me on my YouTube here. Make sure you subscribe if you want to donate to my Cash App here. Click on the button. Be sure to hit up soca. If you guys want to learn how to mix and master in the box here, hit me up on soca here. Sign up on my course. And also go on the pristineproductionswebsite.com, get the old school dancehall soca links here. And we're going to be started here. So welcome to Live Wire Stream here. We're going to be talking about some serious productions here. We're going to be jumping on the making a job hit here. So let's get down into it here. Welcome to the Live Wire Show, guys. I'm your mixing engineer, host Andrew Rayburn here. And today we're going to be talking about make a soca jab here. Now this style has been it's from the country of Grenada, the Caribbean Community Islands here. This style comes from that continent there. And this is a slight inversion when it comes to soca music, how we get the jab. It's a little bit different from the typical soca style. So I'm going to be talking about how you make this pattern here, the jab, and of course this rhythm that I built here. I'm going to break down the elements. So let's get right into it. Remember, you can support me on my Cash App. And let's keep the content going, guys. So let's get into it here. So I'm going to play the track here from the beginning here. I'm going to break down some elements here. Let's get into it here real quick. Let's break it down, guys. What I'm going to do real quick here, let me see if I can plug in my keyboard here, because I'm going to show you guys a couple of stuff here. Okay, I converted that. Okay. So what is the jab, you might say? Well, it's another style of soca music from the Grenada. And you may hear artists like Patrice Roberts, Deschok Garcia, a lot of the soca artists do this kind of style. It involves the timpani sound, the 11/10 iron at times here. So what is the timpani here? It's the same timpani you hear when you're doing orchestral music here. Let me play a little bit of that timpani so you can get a little feel here. that's a little bit of the timpani here. Then I have another sound here, the chameleon. These are the sounds that is incorporated heavily in soca music. These are some of the elements that you'll need to make authentic soca, particularly the jab jab here. So I'm going to go into the patterns here real quick. We're not going to take too long. And shout out to all the fans and support Ray by watching the channel here. So I'm going to break down. Let's start off with the kick drum here. Now we have a pulse going here. I'm going to play that kick. This is your typical straightforward kick drum here. Followed by the hi-hats there. Nothing special going on. Just a basic hi-hats here. Here is the toms. Now you want to make sure the tom have a little kind of off time pattern here, but put it right. This is what you get here. This is what I'm playing here. So if you guys are following along as it goes on, I'm going to open up the what you call a little bit of iron here. Let me see if I can have that. That is coming from the drum sub here. So as you can hear the toms, it's moving in the background there. Now what I'm going to do real quick here, I'm going to load up a sound here. Like I said before, it follows a string of iron sounds. So let me go ahead and load up the I'm going to load up the contact here. And this is taken from of course the soca starter here. I'm going to punch that in real quick. Let me play that sound. That's all we have here. That's what I have there for the iron sound here. That's coming from the soca start here. You can use similar percussion sounds. And now we're going to get to basic melody here. So I'm using the synthesizer here. So that's your typical foundation here. Now we're going to get to the timpani sound, why it's important here. So I'm going to bring in the chameleon here. Here we go. And you can hear how it combines and make a nice pattern. I'm going to bring in the timpani now. you can see, the timpani sound is very dominant, in this style of Grenada, jab jab soca. So I'm going to go over it once again before we get back to the main synthesizer parts here. And you want to make sure these are the sounds that's popping through. So we start off with the kick drums, one straight pulse here, and the hi-hats here. And then we added the toms. And then we added the ribbon sound. Let's add a reverb to that. Maybe give it a little bit of a movement here. Let's add a reverb. Maybe a plate. Let's give it a little bit of movement. I'm gonna bring in the snare drum. What the snare drum is playing here by itself is this right here. It's like an off time kind of playing, but it's going in time. Now I'm going to bring in the timpani sounds here. Now there's an extra hat sound here. We'll play the part here. That's what I'm adding there, along with the second hi-hats here. And now that is followed by a second snare drum here. That's what I'm playing there. I'm going to be adding that in. Here we go. These are the sounds that make up the jab jab here. Now I'm going to get to the parts here. So what I'm basically doing here, I'm using the synthesizer to create a simple melody here. I'm playing these chords here. So I'm playing that there with the track here. I'm following that there with a lead sound. I'm gonna bring that in here. I'm gonna play that here. That's the enhance. Now on top of that, I'm using one more sound just to complement that main synth on the bed there. We're using the sound here. So that is complementing the the first synth that I put here, the first melody here. Play that. That's what I was doing there. So, I apologize. These two synthesizers here is complementing the rhythm section here. The jab jab is comprised, along with the rest of the different soca style, Trinidad style, Saint Kitts, Saint Lucia. Soca, the culture is in the iron, the instruments here. We have sometimes we have the laventel, and different islands play a slightly different style, but they are categorized as soca music. And that's how we've crafted this specific jab jab here, called the jab jab, to get that authentic Caribbean sound. So what I did now in terms of the effects here, when I started this rhythm here, I wanted the timpani to kind of slow its way in. So I've used a little bit of automation here. If I put up my mix box here, you can see I've controlled. If I play it over here, so I'm automating the cutoff point on the envelope filter here, so I can get that a resonant sound. So that's what I'm doing at the beginning of the track here. I'm going to unmute that and play that part. Check it out. I'm creating that vibe, that bounce. So when the artist jumps on that rhythm there, you can feel it, Caribbean, that soca movement, going there. So a little bit of creativity, experiment with some filters here, maybe some reverb, some delay. You can do a lot with by adding it to some of the percussion sounds. You can get some nice soca movement there. By the way, I am a professional mixing mastering engineer as well, guys. So if you're out there in the Caribbean or in the United States, you want me to mix and master international professional stuff, or produce professional soca, I do soca, dancehall, reggae, and Afro music. I also mix and master trap music and pop music as well. So if you want that top of the line mix, be sure to contact me. What else am I doing here? Nothing special here. I'm just using the reverb on the, let's see what I got here. The same timpani here. If I take off that reverb here, I put it in a reverb here, put it in a space here. And I'm adding a little bit of smack here. I'm gonna show you that. I want you want to make sure the timpani is sounding tight, so when they're hitting it, it's like somebody playing it there. So if I turn off the smack here, check what happens here. little bit of EQ there goes a long way. I'm doing a little bit of brightening here so I can get a little bit more top in on the percussion sound. While keeping it natural, of course, here. You know, so that's what I'm doing there with that there. I want to shout out to everybody who will be watching later on, of course. So that's how you do the jab there. And remember, guys, you can hit me up whenever you need. Let me know what content you want me to talk about next. So I'm going to play the track here. And of course, be sure to send me comments and message and let me know what else you want me to talk about. I'll catch you guys on the next one here.